Hey guys, today we are making a very highly requested recipe, one of my favorites. We're making carrot cake cookies. Carrot cake is my favorite type of cake. I always got it for my birthday. It's a really straightforward recipe. We're gonna start by microwaving 1/4 cup, 4 tablespoons of butter. So since your butter's hot, a little trick I like to do is I add the erythritol to the butter before I add the egg so the egg doesn't cook. So we're gonna add 1/4 cup erythritol to your melted butter and give that a quick whisk. And now we're gonna crack 1 egg into the butter. We're also gonna add 1/4 teaspoon maple extract, and I think this is the secret to getting a good carrot cake. Because normally carrot cake uses a light brown or a brown sugar, but since we're not using brown sugar, I think the mix of the erythritol and the maple extract really brings out that carrot cake flavor. Now we're gonna give that a whisk. Now to your wet mixture, you're gonna add your dry ingredients. We have 3/4 cup almond flour, 1/4 cup coconut flour, 1/4 teaspoon baking soda, and then we're gonna do nuts and carrots. I have chosen walnuts. I think walnuts and pecans are usually what carrot cake traditionally has. So you can go any nut route though. You can do almonds if you want. Whatever you have at home will work great in this cookie recipe. So just add your dry ingredients to your wet mixture. And then we're also gonna add 1/4 teaspoon pink salt. We always add salt to everything. And let's give that a mix. And that's what your dough is gonna look like. It is pretty firm. That's a nice firm cookie dough. And now for the fun part, we're gonna do the add-ins. You can add the walnuts in whole, but I like to crush them up. I want walnut in all of my bites. And then we're also going to add in carrots. This is optional. Some of you don't like to have carrots, but I do. So we have these shredded carrots in our fridge. I'm gonna use these. You can buy whatever carrots you want and chop them up how big or small you want. I'm just gonna get a nice handful and roughly chop these up. That looks good. It's probably like 1/4 to 1/3 cup. You can also shred them up in a food processor. That'll make it like nice and, finer, so you won't get like big chunks of carrot in your cookies. We get a lot of people commenting on our knife skills. We have none. Let that be known. Now we're just gonna add the carrots and the walnuts to our cookie dough mixture. And then you're just gonna fold all the ingredients in with your spatula. Now you're gonna get a baking sheet and you're gonna line it with some parchment paper. And then I'm going to use a cookie scooper to scoop out some of the cookies and just place them in balls on the sheet. Okay, so these will not spread in the oven at all. That's usually because the coconut flour, it's really absorbent, so it doesn't spread. So we're gonna pat these out with our hand to the size we want. All right, once you get them patted out to the size of your liking, you're gonna stick them in the oven at 350 degrees. We are gonna check on them around 10, but anywhere from 12 to 15 minutes, depending on your oven, these will be good to go. We'll be back when they are done. All right, so they were in the oven for 12 minutes, and then they've been cooling for about 5 to 10. So you definitely wanna let these cool because they will fall apart instantly if you just try to pick one up. So to finish this video off, we're gonna have Matt jump in and give these a taste test and give you a little tip about some frosting because I can't try these. Unfortunately, they have almond flour.
Coming in hot with frosting tips. The deal with these cookies is they're really good, but they're very lightly sweet and they're made to go with the cream cheese frosting that we have linked in the description below. There's a full recipe post on that, so check that out. I would recommend making that with these if you want them to be like a really good sweet dessert. If you just want to make these standalone without the frosting, add more sweetener to them. I love cookies like this, like maple, walnuts, fall flavors, really good. Just enough carrots to get the good carrot taste, but you're not gonna overdo it with the carbs coming from the carrots. And they also add like a nice little bit of sweetness too. Definitely give this recipe a try. This is a really good one. Make it with the frosting, give it to your children, let them lick the bowl. Let me know what you think, guys. Comment below.